So I have, there goes the doorbell. Anytime I start a video, somebody walks in the door.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's all right.
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah.
She's making a video.
Yeah, Lewis's scissors. So, yeah.
Hi, Lewis.
Oh, we can't say his name on here. We'll have to beep it out if video. Anyway, we have a guy that normally sharpens for barbers, and he got a left-handed texturizer for dog groomers. And it just so happens that we have Florencia. Did I pronounce your name right?
Yes.
She's from Honduras, and she owns 2 grooming shops, and she's here to learn to sharpen for her groomers that work for her. And so this is a perfect one for her to practice on. And we already pinpointed one of the problems with it. And that was that it was crossing over too much. You see the space between this blade and here? It was crossing so that it pinched the hair.
Yes.
So Florencia used the handy dandy handle bender, and on her own she bent it, and it's improved, I'd say, what, maybe 50%?
Yes, 50.
So we're checking it on fur. So, but now I'm thinking we're just going to sharpen it like a regular shear, and that should fix it. It's folding hair. Let me show what it's doing. So these are left-handed, so I really need to hold it in my left hand. And it's not doing too bad, you know that? Just bending that handle, it helped it a lot, but you see how it's flipping and folding the hair. So when it's folding, it's one of really 3 things. It's either the screw, the easiest one is that the screw is loose and you just tighten the screw. Well, that's not the problem here.
No.
The next one is that it's just not sharp, and I think that's the problem, so we're going to re-sharpen it. And this gives her practice sharpening a left-handed texturizing shear.
Yeah.
And so we're going to follow her as she sharpens it. And if it's not that, follow me to the end and we'll see what the 3rd choice is, which we don't want the 3rd choice. Well, actually it's 4 choices, because the 4th one would be just sell them a new shear. But which might be your first choice. So you've got your little recipe. So what's the first thing you're going to do with them?
Pre-test and consult.
Yep.
So you already
We consulted, because I talked to the and
fix the hardware.
yeah, and everything is a little bit cluttery here, but I think you've got, where's your water stone?
Here.
Oh, okay, you've got it over there. All right,
Yeah.
so
So fix the hardware, bumper, finger rest. I think everything's all right with the hardware. Now we clean the blades with alcohol.
So how are you enjoying the training so far? This is your 2nd day.
This is my 2nd day. It's been really fun. I really like it.
You thought it was going to be harder, didn't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be harder. I was a little frustrated yesterday that I couldn't get the landing all right.
And so that's why we have the machine upright. So we've got the machine, the Cymec machine that she's purchased is upright, because it's easier for you.
Yeah.
So there's always a way to make it work.
We're only gonna do this blade, right?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do the other blade, but we'll try, do the one blade, see if it cuts. If it does, we're good to go. If not, we might have to do something to the teeth.
Okay.
What did we decide? Didn't I look them up how much they were yesterday? What's the brand name on them?
Purple Dragon.
Purple Dragon, yeah. I think they were like $49.
Yes.
Yeah.
$49.
So they're not very expensive scissors.
No.
You had some Purple Dragon. Wasn't that in those black ones? What was the brand ones that you brought with you? So this is a brand that you see in Honduras and the USA.
Yeah.
There's your water bottle.
So I do all the J here, right?
Yeah, now while you're learning, after you've been doing this a while and you know you're doing the ride line right, you might just do the edge.
Okay.
And you got this pretty good yesterday.
Yeah, I was really excited. This was easier than This is the 400. Then landing on the...
And on the, well, once we turned the machine upright, there was like no problem. They're lefties, you're gonna hold them in your left hand.
That's why it felt different. Yeah. Okay, so...
Not yet, not yet. You gotta have the whole blade, that area.
Okay.
Because that's the only flat part, and that's where that has to be all on the stone, all the way on the stone.
So I hold it here. I press the pivot.
And try to make sure you stay on the stone.
Yeah.
I think
It's harder when it's a lefty.
It is. It's harder than a lefty. Now you see you're not removing the red here.
Yeah.
So it's telling me you're not all the way on the stone. You can't be sliding off. You got to be all the way on there. Otherwise, when you tighten them up, they're going to feel tight, but they're really not.
I think that
it's hard to do.
Yeah. It's harder.
Yeah. See, if you can drag this finger where it's kind of hitting the side of the stone, then you'll
that'll
keep it
guide
in place.
me.
Yeah, that'll guide you.
Yeah, that's easier.
And it's possible he was missing that area too.
Yeah.
It might have been one of the problems. So that would have made it feel tight. I think that's good enough. You missed that corner there, but I think that's good enough. And you've got it, well, a little bit more right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I never
switch
thought...
it over? Switch it over and just do a stroke or two on the white. Not a whole lot, but just a stroke or two on the white. That's probably enough, just a little bit on that white side, because that's pretty aggressive. Did it come off?
No, it's not coming here. No. It's still there. I don't know if
so
it's
you're
my
about to
grip
take
or
too
what.
much off the tip and you don't have enough here.
Yeah.
So what you want to do, come around over there. You can go up in the corner with that tip hanging off.
Okay.
And do a little scrub.
Okay.
And then bring it all the way down. Still don't have it, do we?
No.
Almost grabbed the alcohol. Did you see me?
Yeah.
So this area here, we want to get that spot right there. I'm pressing here, but I do have a finger there where I'm wanting to scrub it. There,
there it is.
Now,
yeah.
And then you want to switch back to here. All the way up.
Yeah.
Pressure here. And I know we're having problems there, so I might, instead of putting this finger here, I might do it here.
Okay.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
You see, I got that corner there.
You got it.
Now, even though we're probably not going to sharpen the outside of the tooth side, I still go ahead and do the ride line.
Oh, okay.
And if you can do it without coloring it in, it might be easier because it's hard to get all the red off of those.
Okay.
And I'm going to show this in the video. I think you can see where we have the ride line established. Almost wiped out the tip a little bit too much. When you get that ride line too wide at the tip, that's called wiping out the tip. But it doesn't mean it won't cut at the tip.
I'll do 3 more strokes.
Okay.
Look at it.
Yeah.
I think it's all right.
Yeah. And now good practice, I don't always do this, but a good habit to develop is anytime you do these thinning shears and texturizers, afterwards brush them off with a nice stiff brush, because you might have pushed a little burr between the teeth.
Oh, okay.
And I have had some scissors that I sharpened and I just couldn't get them to cut, and then when I brushed the teeth, and sometimes you'll get them from groomers or barbers or whatever, and they'll just be nasty down in here, and you're going to have to clean them. I'm thinking, since it's a dog groomer, I'm thinking a 40-degree angle is going to be about right.
Yeah.
And you've got a worn 600 here, and then a...
Here it is.
Horn 600 maybe? Well, let's try the 600. And we've drawn these lines on here. That helps. It gives her a little bit better knowledge of where she wants to land the shear, having those lines on there.
So we're going to change the arm, right? Because
that's
it's
right.
a lefty.
That's right. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Because this is going to need to come off. And you can put it in on the other side, but, you know, most of the time I don't even bother.
Yeah.
So you're going to come in from the opposite side.
Okay.
Which is going to be crazy. And you're going to be coming in here.
Okay.
And you got to make sure you're going left.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for sending us these shears. So this is really good practice for you, huh?
So
now you're going to hold the shear in your right hand and the clamp in your left. So it's going to go in this way.
This way.
Back, and always tilt it. You know, we tilt it down, slant it down a little bit.
Oh, this is crazy, Bonnie.
I know.
I can.
Let's put a little light on it.
Okay. How would you grab it?
Okay, let me hold it a second,
Yeah.
because I don't do many lefties with it upright. So let me think about it so I can show you. So you're coming in here, you're landing. That tip's going to be up in the air because you don't want to land beyond the center.
Yeah.
So you're coming in here and you're going to roll. And you're going to work a little bit at a time. See?
Yeah.
But land and roll, because he had like a beveled edge. So it looked like he was rolling and then landing.
Yeah.
So you want to land and
roll.
then roll. That looks good.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give it a try, Bonnie.
Let's go slow. Let's go slow. And then left is that way. But yeah, make sure you're going.
Oh my God.
I don't think you're going to see too many left-handed shears in Honduras.
No, I don't think that too either.
And we're just now in the United States seeing more left-handed shears. For years and years in the schools, left-handed people just used right-handed shears and just learned how to deal with it. Now you've got it tilted up too much a little bit.
Okay.
And then get your last part, your tip. I'm going to move this chair out so you're backing up a little bit there. Oh, looks good, Florencia. See if you got a burr on it.
We'll check it out. No, Bonnie, no burr.
No. So he must have done it a really blunt edge. You know what? We're going to go to the 400.
Yeah, I was going to tell you that. I think it needs a...
Yeah, I think that the problem is, for some reason, he's got a really blunt angle on it.
Okay.
Let's try it. That's a worn 400. If we have to, we'll go to something fresh.
Okay.
And when you get to the edge, just kind of hang out there a little bit.
Okay.
See, I shoot a lot of these spur-of-the-moment videos, but it's usually me sharpening, not somebody I just trained, but... Yeah, that's good. Count about in your head, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And your choices would have been to go to a coarser abrasive, to go faster, or to change your angle. But I think we need to be at least a 40-degree angle. There's no burr there yet.
No.
Let's go for broke. Let's go with this. This is the 220 grit. Let's get an edge on it. And then, do I need to put the lines on there, or are you okay?
I'll try it like that.
Okay. Which means you're going to have to polish it, so that you can hear the difference in the sound,
Yeah.
can't you? know what the angle was on it before he started sharpening it. It might have already been really blunt. Maybe the last sharpener didn't know what they were doing. And so he just followed the angle that was on there rather than... Let's see. Look, Florencia, we're still not... Are you sure you're at 40?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're at 40. You're not at the edge yet. That's what was wrong with these. They were just dull. They didn't have a sharp edge on them.
Okay.
I mean, we could go down to 35, but... Yeah, don't lift up too much there.
Yeah.
You know. So I don't know what would have caused them to have such a blunt angle on them. I can feel a little burr starting right here. Okay. Oh, a little bit there. Feel it. Or it's starting.
Yeah, it's starting. Needs more though.
Yeah. Do you feel comfortable if we go a little bit faster?
Yeah.
Right here. There we go.
Okay.
So we're still only going at 20% of the speed.
I can feel a burr, although I think still missing a little.
You got it. I think you're missing like the last 4 or 5 millimeters here. I feel a burr here, and then I feel a little bit there. So do it again, but make sure you get this, stay a little bit longer at that spot, a little bit longer right at the...
Okay, at the tip.
No, I think you do have a burr at the tip, but right there is a little bit wimpy.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we've got to go to the smoother grit to kind of get all the scratches out. You see how it's looking more convexy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is all that'll be needed to do to it. I don't think you're going to have to bend it or anything crazy.
No. Okay, so...
You're just doing the same thing you were doing.
Okay.
But this time you don't have to hang out at the edge as long because you've already got your burr.
Okay. So I wiggle it?
Yeah, you can rock back and forth a little bit. Yeah, a little bit more than you were doing before. Yeah, there you go. You're doing this really nice.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Yeah, this
I've had a good teacher.
well, this is as hard as it gets. A left-handed texturizer that you've got to change the angle on. And you'd already bent the handle. When you bent the handle, that helped it some, didn't it?
It helped a lot.
Okay, so I think now we're going to polish it. Oh, well, no, we got to take the burr off.
Yeah.
I get excited and I jump a step. So now you're going to go back to your stone and take the burr off.
Okay.
And this bottle here, let me show you something secret about it. You just hold it down. See? You don't have to keep pumping it. See?
That's great.
It's pressurized or something.
Yeah.
Misty's got a few of those up there that she brought in.
I want to get one.
I've seen them at Walmart, but you may not have them in Honduras. I mean, that's...
No, I haven't seen those in Honduras. We just get these ones like that. Okay, so Lefty.
Mm-hmm. Okay, feel and see if your burr's gone.
I can feel it here.
And that's where we had to work on that rod line a little bit. Maybe
So I should put my finger there?
Yeah, and do it one more time, but we can get rid of that when we put it together and cut through a paper towel, I think.
Okay.
If we can't get it off here. Still feel it here, but I think that's where we're having trouble, that rod line anyway.
Yeah.
So I think probably that blade is a little bit out of alignment.
Okay.
But we don't want to fix it. And for the interest of time, I'm going to spray this for you on here. This is diamond spray. And then this is polish. Some of these Florencia, I just pray over them when I do them. This may be one of those. Probably ought to pray over all the shears and the person that belongs to, right?
Oh, they're
Don't they
looking
look
nice.
good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah, shined up nice. I'm going to put this away so it doesn't get dirty. So now you're on to cleaning them up and putting them together.
Yeah.
That actually shined up pretty nice, didn't it?
Yes.
Considering we had to go down to 220 grit.
Yeah.
So you can cut the paper towel,
You do it.
or you can even.
What moment do you apply this? Right now?
At the very end.
Okay.
You can kind of push it apart like this a little bit, but I want to use my left hand because I want to actually cut. I'm not testing it now.
No, they're not.
Well, I
funny.
think they're just too loose.
Okay.
Sometimes they're not cutting this, are they?
No.
Let's see how they're doing on the hair, though. Sometimes it will surprise you. Left hand.
They're still folding it.
Still folding. They're better, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you got to create the burr and remove the burr. So there was still burr there. And we could use that little white stone of yours too as well.
Okay.
See, it loosened up just that little bit. Look how much I'm turning that thing.
Yeah.
Now that's a little bit too tight, but let's see. It's getting a little bit better. This could be one of those you said I've improved them 100%. But so remember I said there was 3 things that could make it fold hair. One was a loose screw.
Yeah.
One was the edge being blunt. The others, if they're a little bit out of alignment. I'm still feeling burr there. So do I dare bend them?
Yeah.
I didn't ask him if I had permission to do it. But... So I've got 3 different tools to bend with. Aluminum. This is a hard plastic one, and this is our newest one. And I want to bend this blade toward that blade, but also do kind of a twisting motion so that I'm not only bending it in, I'm bending it this way, which I'm not good at this. So if I want to bend it I want to bend this blade in this way, I'm doing a twisting thing. You see how I'm kind of twisting it at the same time?
Yeah.
I'm bending it in and then bending. I mean, I could sharpen the teeth, but I don't think that's where the problem is. Let's try it on the perm paper first. God, that wouldn't have been good, would it? Look how that loosened up.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The screw.
These are just, I mean, it's not cutting perm paper. Let's see if that improved this.
Still bending.
No. He said he spent hours on it. So I'm bending this toward that blade, but I'm also doing a twisting motion on it. Feels like those teeth are coming together differently. It's folding. I think I'm gonna freehand the teeth.
Okay.
You won't. Let me do it, okay? Let's get it. I hate to waste so much time on these. So once you spend a certain amount of time on a scissor that's only $49, walk away from it. Say, hey, I've improved these, which we have improved them.
Yes.
You say, I've improved these, but they're just, I'm not, and they may have, you know, and I asked him, did these ever cut right at the beginning? So I really ought to put them in the clamp, but I'm going to try freehanding them. Just because I don't want to spend all day on them. And I'm not the best freehander in the world. I got a burr starting here. You can see I didn't get all the way to the edge here, but here I've got a burr. Vacuum cleaner turned off. I'm just sitting back until they're done there. Okay. This is those scissors that you heard about that was coming, Misty. And he said he worked on them for an hour. We've been on them for an hour, maybe. Okay, I got a little tiny burr all the way down, not on the tip. And if you're going to be doing a lot of these cheap dog grooming scissors, you just, to me, just freehand it because they're not worth the effort to try to.
Okay.
So let's see if we can cut the burr off. Whoa!
Wow!
Whoa! I think we might have done it.
Still needs a little in the tip. Do you think bending the tip?
The tip still doesn't cut. If you look close, it looks like I didn't get all the way to the edge on the tip.
Okay.
You see that?
Yes.
So I'm just going to go over that again, but I was ready to give up on them. But I still start back here even though it's just the tip because I want to, it's got to be a consistent angle. And then I'm going to slow up at the tip. And maybe just ever so slightly, I did a little bit of a turn.
Okay.
Still don't have a burr at the tip. And I'm doing slight. Okay, got to burr all the way down, and this is actually, it's a blunter edge than we had before, but hand me that paper towel. Look at there. I think this is going to work. Maybe that last tooth won't, but you got to know when to stop. So let's see. Look at there.
Yeah.
Look at there.
Bonika Shears. This is Misty. Hello?
Wow.
We fixed them. We fixed them. It was a community effort.
Yeah.
But they're done and they're working and we're going to send them back. And I was talking to you about oiling them. See that this oil, I just put a little bit at the pivot. I don't go crazy with them. It was interesting when Ramon was here, and I keep using his name, but he's one person I know that's been a manufacturer and he's also sharpener. He doesn't oil any of his shears.
Really?
Yeah, but then I know when I was in Germany, they were fanatical about always oiling the shears. So if you forget to oil, I guess the moral of the story is it's don't kill yourself. So the things we did to fix it.
It's really good. Don't kill yourself.
Yeah, yeah, good advice. Don't kill yourself.
Advice.
I can always use her for the peanut gallery. We bent the handle.
Yeah, we bent it.
We resharpened the edge and changed the edge to sharper.
Yeah.
We
Bent the blade.
both blades.
Yeah.
And everything we did helped a little bit.
Yeah.
And then when I freehand and re-edged the teeth, that was the crowning.
And the crazy thing about it is that they looked completely normal.
Yeah, when we picked them up and we felt them, they felt good.
It's good, yeah.
And here's the other thing is that screw
the
kept
screw.
loosening up. So
Yes.
they might want to put a little Loctite on it. I'm not going to do that, or just make sure the groomer knows if they start not cutting
Yeah.
right. So there's the doorbell. So that's the end of that video. You got anything to say about training?
It's awesome. I've learned a lot from Bonnie. I've been here, this is my second day, and I'm really excited about it. You are capable of asking, and I got a little frustrated. I couldn't land on the machine, and Bonnie helped me until we could get a way that I was able to land well on the machine. So it's been awesome here. I really recommend Bonika. Or Bonika.
There goes the vacuum cleaners for the cleaners again. It's a crazy day. Hey y'all, I hope you're staying sharp. This is Bonnie McGowan, your red-headed sharpener here. And if you like this video, I try to post something every Monday. So make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you'd like to see more videos like this. If you're looking for the tools I used in this video, there's some product links and things in the description, and also you can go to the website www.bonika.com. If you've got questions or you want to connect with me personally, you can always put a comment below, but I've got a lot more links in the description below that will show you how to get in touch with me. I teach in person and online, as well as, of course, these YouTube videos. And let's connect, let's learn more about sharpening together.